Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Football Chatbox round of 16 team selection stream. My name is Ryan. Hope you're doing well, and we are going to be looking at a few teams from the chat as well as my team that you see currently on screen. This is the first draft, obviously, but we are back. Unlimited transfers for all of you who don't know. You get unlimited transfers. So let me know what your teams are like, and also join the mini league. As I see Bucky, welcome. Coming back in 10 minutes. I have lunch. Okay. Don't worry, I'll still be live. Make sure to join the mini league as well. We've got 91 members in there. If you haven't joined the mini league, this is the code. It's also down next to the chat as well. YBQW9C. Currently at the top is unbelievable Jeff, who's on 222 points. Had Gakpo, Lukaku, Bellingham, Ericsson, Oyarzabal, Kevin De Bruyne, Walker, Castanage, Nathan Ake, Kunde, and Donnarumma in the goalkeeper spot. Siddharth is second at 212 with the Mbappe captaincy. Luis, FPL Freddy, welcome. How are you doing? Luis is third at 205 points, also with the KDB captaincy. Cancelo. Ooh, Cancelo didn't start though. And then Dubbo is also tied for third spot. Everyone had he had the Ferran Torres captaincy. Well. Look at that. That was a pretty good call. Dash in fifth place, and then stuck with the Mbappe captaincy. Fair enough. And then finally Luca. With the cover up move. Ooh, look at that. And oh, wow. Georgia captaincy. Now that is a brave call that has paid off incredibly well. I would have not thought of having two Georgian players against a Portugal team, to be honest, but he has gone and it's paid off massively, and now he's currently sixth. We got Swanee, Hayden, Joseph Robinson, Dr. JPEG, Stuart Ward, all in that top 10 up there. Freddie just behind as well. Let's have a look at Freddie's team. Just outside the top 10. With Freddie, you went with the Lukaku move. Mbappe, Gakpo, Ericsson, KDB, Soboslai, Van Dijk, Grimaldo, Hernandez, Robertson, Casteels. Now, Hayden, on the other hand, was the manager with the most points for this round. With Ericsson, Javi Simmons, Gakpo, Lukaku, Jeremy Doku, KDB, Robertson, Guehi, Mahil, Guardiola, and Donnarumma. I've got no chips left. All right, let's have a look at some teams and how we'll navigate it. Now, obviously, we know this is my current team. I've got wildcard left though, so that's one of the reasons why the team is slightly different. We'll look at the bracket. Now, obviously, this is the bracket currently. The favorable fixtures are obviously Spain. Actually, let me actually bring up like the stats, the expected goals. Will help us in terms of planning this. So this is the round of 16 projected goals. Here we go. As you guys can see, I think that's fine. Yep, that's completely fine. And clean sheet odds. So Spain expected to score 2.45. I kind of agree with that, to be honest. I do agree with that. Portugal at 2. Yeah. Netherlands at 1.9. I don't know. And a 52% chance of clean sheet. That also I call sus. To be honest, I don't think they'll keep a 50. I don't know. 52% seems pretty too high for Netherlands, given the way they've been playing recently. France 1.4. Yeah, they haven't looked great, France, to be honest. 42% chance of clean sheet. Yeah, I guess that kind of seems right because Belgium have been just absolutely bad. X-Bob, welcome. How are you doing? England at 1.9. Are we actually thinking England will score more than one goal? They kind of might have to, right? But England's clean sheet odds, I kind of agree with that. They're pretty strong in defense, even though at the start of the tournament we thought that'll be the weakest point. Their defense is pretty strong. And I've got double English defense as well in mind. The Switzerland-Italy game is the more closer one out of this draw. And then Germany versus Denmark. Obviously, Jonathan Tah is suspended. So I've got only one German defense in middle stat. But yeah, not too bad as well. 1.80. I don't mind that from a goal scoring perspective. So looking at the bracket, and if you were someone, let's say, who had 0 chips like FPL Freddy, um, let me switch it to this because this is more easy to picture. So you kind of, if you have 0 chips, you're not going heavy on many teams. You're taking a few, like you're touching a few teams because you've got how many free transfers? You have 3 free transfers before the quarterfinals. So at best, how are you going to punt it? You're going to have to make, I don't know, you're going to have to take a small decision in terms of like how you're going to use the free transfers, because even though you have 3, I think it'll be smart to try and carry over one of the free transfers to the semis so that you have 5 free transfers before the semifinals. Because when we look at the quarterfinal bracket, Spain versus Germany potentially quarterfinals, Portugal versus France potentially quarterfinals, England versus maybe Italy, and then you've got Austria versus one of Romania and Netherlands. So maybe it'll be better to have that, better to potentially roll that extra free transfer, is what I'm thinking. But even me playing the wild card in the quarterfinals, I'm like, I have no idea how I'm gonna play a wild card in the quarterfinals. Like, because you're taking such a big risk in terms of trying to predict who in the world will win out of those teams. Um, but at the same time, I probably think playing the wildcard in the quarterfinals is better than not, because you get like 4 or 5 transfers. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Does anybody know how to get a captain pick return? Well, I managed only thanks to a man of the match performance from KDB. I don't know if you count that as a return. I did have it on Mbappe before, but I wasn't happy with 6 points, so I switched it and just got 6 points again. Match day 2, I actually did I get a return? Match day 2, yeah. Bruno Fernandes last minute managed to get something. Match day 1, I got a return and I lost the return. I kept it on. I should have just left it on words, but I didn't leave it on words, and I eventually ended up with Bruno Fernandes, and I lost about 7 points overall from that. So yeah, not looking great. So maybe I'm not the right person to ask, Com. But welcome. How are you doing, Com? So if you don't have a chip, I still think you get about two Spain, 3 Spain. I think 3 Spain, 2 Spain is possible. 1 defender, 1 midfielder. I think here I've also got 2 Spain. I think 2 Spain players, 2 Spanish players, maybe 2 Germany players. Portuguese, you could go double up as well. French, you can actually go 1 just with Mbappe if you wanted to. I've gone Mbappe and I've gone Saliba as well, but then that's because I have a wildcard chip available. But you can go just with Mbappe. So that's what, 2, 4, 6, 7 players. From England, you can go triple England, like 2 of the defense and 1 attacking option. So that's 10 players. You probably go with Austria. I think you get at least minimum 1 Austrian, maybe 2 if you wanted, but 1 Austrian, I think. So that's 11. Italy, you can get 1, 12, which means 3 more spots. 3 more spots, you can probably. Those 3 spots, you can take a risk, is where I'm thinking. Those are the 3 spots of the 3 free transfers, potentially. If you wanted to, like, put like an extra player in one of the other, you can go Netherlands. potentially one Netherlands. The only Dutch player I would go for would be Gakpo. That's basically it. Only Gakpo. I don't even think I would go for Dutch defense. You can four now from one country. Yeah, you can go for 4 players from one country. But I look at like I can go 4 players, but like what country do I really want to go for 4 players? I don't really know. Maybe I can go like I can get another Spanish defender in for Bastoni instead or Saliba. That is something I could do, and then have triple Spain. But I don't mind Saliba against Belgium. But maybe the correct answer would be to go and get another Spanish defender over Saliba. The only reason I've got Saliba is because like his ball recoveries are not too bad. 8 ball recoveries against Poland, and I don't know how much threat Belgium will possess. And France defensively have been pretty decent as well, along with Spain. So yeah, you could go 4, but I don't know. Like I know a lot of people will go 4 for like Spain and all, but then if you don't have a chip, then you're screwed. If you have a chip in the quarterfinals, you can go 4. But yeah. So think about it. You guys have any teams that you want to share? Let me know as well. I've got one team that I got sent from Akanji. Akanji is a possibility. Yes, that's the when you have like those 3 spots left, you could probably take a punt on like Switzerland, Italy is like one of the close games, right? If you're expecting it to be a very close game from the looks of it, you could take a punt on a Swiss player as well. Reckon there'll be a big upset in the round of 16. Would you consider Romania beating Netherlands an upset? I wouldn't say that would be an upset, right? Would it? So I've had a look, and I was looking at this knockout bracket, right? Now you can play the knockout bracket if you want to. So I went Spain versus Georgia. I went for Spain, Germany. I went Portugal, France, Austria, England. I still think Italy's defense is good enough to get the result. This is the one game where I was 50-50 between Romania versus Netherlands. Would Romania beat the Netherlands count like a upset? I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like the rest seem pretty straightforward. Maybe Switzerland can beat Italy. That's a possibility. England should be able to win against Slovakia. France should be able to, if France can't beat this Belgian team, oh my god, no. This Belgian team is pretty bad. The rest also seems how like it makes sense. I don't know. I don't think that apart from that one game, I think the rest seems a bit more straightforward. Let me bring the chat over this way. Combe says 4 Germans for me. Denmark haven't looked that good to me. Wildcarding quarterfinals. Fair enough. That makes sense. Anup, welcome, and FPL Matty win a lot. Welcome as well. Reckon I answer that from Anup. And then FPL Matty says, "Hi Ryan, I see I'm competing with you on the predicted score by top by 5 points. I know. I forgot to also use my Okay, here's the thing. In my defense, where is the match predictor? In my defense for match day 3, I missed 2 games, and I also forgot to use my booster. I was like, no. But I'm still competing with Matty, who's currently first. If you guys haven't joined, make sure to join. This is the league code for the FPL predictor. No excuses. I know, indeed, no excuses. I'm coming for you, Matty. Round of 16. Here we go. Round of 16. If anyone wants to join, this is the league code. Actually, let me copy the link. I'll put it in here. If anyone wants to join the predictor game that we're doing, Currently, we have Matty at first. I'm second. Connor third. Robinson fourth. Boogie in fifth. This is Nick in sixth. Tiger and Guna on eighth, and his missus is on seventh. All right, back to the fantasy. Let's go. Indeed. All right. I think Romania versus Netherlands and Switzerland versus Italy both 50-50. Yep, I agree. I probably agree with that. Okay, I'm gonna try and justify my reasons for certain picks. I've gone. Keep in mind I have a wildcard chip left, and Tin says liked. Thank you very much. If you guys are new, or if you are not new, even doesn't matter. Hit the like button, and for those who are new, hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. We've actually grown quite a bit in terms of subscribers over the Euros, which I'm very happy about. So thank you very much. All right, I'm gonna justify some of the picks. Keeping that I have a wildcard chip left, which I will probably play in the quarterfinals. In goal, I've gone for Pickford first because I think England, England and Spain, I think have a good chance of keeping a clean sheet. But I've gone for Pickford over the Spanish goalkeeper. I can go for the Spanish goalkeeper in Unai Simon over Pickford if I think so. But I already have Danny Carvajal as well, and I'm thinking whether I should just get like another Spanish defender. But anyways, I've gone for Pickford. As my secondary goalkeeper, I've gone for Diego Costa. Although I am not fully convinced on that as a goalkeeper option. I have thought about Manganen as well, as I have 0.5 extra as well. So I have considered Manganen from France. Apart from that, there are no other goalkeepers I would want to go for. I don't see any other clean sheet potentials anywhere apart from England, Spain, France, maybe Portugal. I don't think Portugal will keep a clean sheet though. That's the one thing I'm slightly worried about. I'm getting either Sabitzer or Baumgartner in my last 16. I am Boogie. Oh, that's your team. I've gone for Sabitzer. I've seen the what do you call? Baumgartner, butchering his name, but I had him first as well. But I have gone against it given that I was looking at some of the. This is the good thing with the SofaScore, and I went and watched the highlights as well. Like the 25-minute highlights of the last game. Sabitzer. The only reason I've gone for Sabitzer was because he was more. Now, obviously, Baumgartner didn't start in this game. If he does, he'll be like the number 10, and Sabitzer would be on the left. But Sabitzer always seems to be like extremely high. So this is Sabitzer number 9. This is Anatovic, who is number 7. And that's the rest of the team. If I was to go for the game before that, in Austria's game against Poland, where Baumgartner played, he played on the right, sorry, and Sabitzer on the left. If I look at the average positions again, for Austria, this is Sabitzer. This is Artovich. Baumgartner is over here, but he's involved a lot as well, as you can see from the heat map. So I just went for Sabitzer just because he's like further forward and captaincy. He's the captain, right, for Austria. So I was like, yeah, easy, safe minutes option. Is my reasoning. So that explains my Sabitzer pick. But goalkeepers, that's why I've gone for goalkeepers. Defense, I've gone for Guehi because I've spoken about England and their defensive strength. I've gone for Mittelstadt because only German defense I have at the moment. There's no Jonathan Tah and Rudiger. I don't really want to go for. I could go for Kimmich, but Kimmich is a midfielder, in this game, so it doesn't help at all. I've gone for Carvajal as my Spanish defender, and my other two picks, I've gone for Bastoni from Italy. Given that it's a very close 50-50 game, one of the reasons I've gone for Bastoni is goal threat from set pieces, and an incredibly high number of ball recoveries, like 13 ball recoveries against Croatia, 3 against Spain. Fair enough, they didn't hold much of the ball, and then 7 against Albania. So even if they do lose a clean sheet, chances are goal threat and ball recoveries, I'll get a decent number of points. Is what I'm thinking. So that's why I've gone for Bastoni. And then Saliba, I've gone for Saliba because I think France defensively will be strong. And against Saliba, decent number of ball recoveries if they don't keep a clean sheet from the looks of it. So I don't mind going for Saliba as well as an option. Those are the reasons why I've gone like my defense like that. I've gone for Spain, 3 Portugal. So I've gone for Spain, 3 Portugal, 2 England defense, 1 France, 2 Germany, 1 Switzerland. 1 Switzerland. Who? Akanji. And 1 Austria. Fair enough. I'm also coming for the top of the league. Damn. Where are you? Where is Matty? Matty, are you here? Top of the league? Where's the top of the league? He goes off quite often. I would rather go Sabitzer. Who? Baumgartner. Yeah, fair enough. That's why I've gone Sabitzer just because the mates. Dash, welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing? 5th in your league. Buzzing. 5th in the league. I can see that. 62 points. Javi, Simmons, Bellingham, Oyarzabal, KDB, Kylian, Kunde, Wehi, Castanege, Donnarumma, Theo Hernandez. That's another thing I noticed. My points, at least this is me personally, have been coming mainly from defense and not from midfield and attack. For some reason, my midfield just doesn't perform. So I've gone like heavy on my defense, like trying to get reliable players on my defense, just because my points seem to be coming from my defense mainly. And Bob, Williams, and Pedri. Williams is not a bad shout. I do like Williams. So I could go potentially Williams as well. So if I was to go, I got Fabian Ruiz purely for minutes. He will play the most minutes in that Spanish midfield. Also because he plays the center of the park for Spain. And also again, ball recoveries. He gets an assist or scores. I take that as a bonus. He didn't play in this game. I should go to the other one. Against Italy. Fabian Ruiz shows he's on the left. But he does tend to operate more centrally, as you can see. So happy with having Ruiz in my team over there. Sabitzer for a potential last day captaincy because I don't have anyone from Romania, Netherlands, or Turkey. Double German attack. Musiala, I definitely want. Gundogan is the one who could switch to Inaki Williams or a Pedri. And I've gone for Bruno Fernandes because Portugal attack. I want Bruno. I don't really know anyone else. Maybe Bernardo Silva, but don't really want to go Bernardo Silva, even though he did score in the previous game. I've gone for Bruno just because of minutes, volume in terms of chances created and whatnot. That's my midfield. So midfield, Gundogan is the only thing that could, I think, at this moment could switch to a Spanish midfielder like Williams or Pedri. Could it switch to any other midfielder? Potentially, I could go to Wirtz as well. I have 0.5 extra to go to Wirtz if I wanted to. And then up front is where I think a lot of things can switch. Up front, right now, I'll tell you none of the 3, except for maybe Mbappe, who I will keep just because I don't have any other French player in terms of attacking wise. Harry Kane and Ronaldo can easily switch to anyone else, and I wouldn't be too surprised if the people who I switch to do better than Ronaldo or Harry Kane. Now, a few other forward options that I do like. I do like Gakpo from Netherlands, even though there's a chance that Romania could beat Netherlands. I still think Gakpo is like the main threat for Netherlands. So I like Gakpo as an option up front. I've given up on Lukaku. Yeah, I'm not going there. Forget about it. Morata isn't a bad option. The only problem is minutes. If you're thinking Spain is going to score a lot of goals, as striker and captain, he's not a bad choice. Yamal is also not a bad choice from Spain. Again, Spain are going to score a lot of goals. Another good option for the forward spot. So he is also not a bad choice, to be honest. Any other forwards? Mm, not really. I think. I should mention Havertz as well. Obviously, Germany versus Denmark. I think he deserves a mention as well, Havertz. Apart from that, is there anyone I'm missing? Ndoye maybe for Switzerland attack, but I don't know. I think Italy defense is still pretty decent. Um, no one else, to be honest. No one really that I would look at and go, I would definitely want you kind of situation. Hmm. Yeah. KSI is also not a bad shout, but I don't know if Italy score enough. Ruiz and Williams for me in midfield. Fair enough. Yeah, the midfield thing is only like I feel like the midfield is one of the reasons I could switch. Now, obviously, the reasons I've picked Harry Kane and Ronaldo. Harry Kane again. I haven't got a Bellingham in my team, Jude Bellingham. So because I don't have Jude Bellingham, I have gone for Harry Kane just for England attack. England have to score somewhere, and for me, one of them are good options from Bellingham or Harry Kane. Kylian Mbappe because French attack. Dembele, you could go for Dembele as well, double French attack. But I'm just happy to have just Mbappe. I don't know. France haven't really shown that they're going to score that many goals as well this tournament. So, like, look at this: like 1-0 against Austria, they drew against Netherlands, only scored one against Poland. They haven't really scored. The only team that's shown that they're capable of scoring so many goals have only been like Spain, Germany, and I would probably put Austria there as well. Only Austria, Spain, and Germany who performed this tournament. Everyone else has been pretty underwhelming, to be honest. And I've gone for Ronaldo because this man has to eventually score somewhere or the other. He will try and get. He even played against Georgia thinking that he would be able to take this opportunity to get a goal, and he didn't. So he's going to eventually find a goal somewhere. So I'm thinking Slovenia won't be a bad game to have Ronaldo, where he will potentially be able to find a goal. And I would like to own Ronaldo in a fantasy game for some kind of like tournament. And this is the only tournament I'm going to be able to own Ronaldo in a fantasy game for. So here we are. What do you think about doubling up on Spanish defense? 3 clean sheets out of 3. Yes, I have thought about that. And I think if I was to double up on Spanish defense, I can remove one of Saliba or Bastoni. I think thinking about it, Saliba would be more likely to come up for me. Given that, even though maybe France are more likely to keep a better chance of a clean sheet, are they? I think they are. Yeah, 42% compared to Italy's what 36%. The reason I've kept Bastoni is because of the potential goal threat possibilities. So I could go double up on Spanish defense. To be honest, I am not against that as well. Could go Cucurella, but I'm slightly worried. You never know if Grimaldo will ever like play randomly. I don't want to risk going Cucurella as well. Maybe it might be safer to go for this guy. Ball recoveries. I don't know. The other option is maybe I just go like Unai Simon, but then obviously I can't play Pickford as well, right? So I need to go for another goalkeeper instead of Pickford. So maybe I don't get Pickford and maybe I just go for the goalkeeper. That probably makes more sense. Getting the goalkeeper instead of this thing. But then I want to keep that 0.5 just in case if I need to use the 0.5 elsewhere. I don't know. It's a possibility, but yeah. I am not against like they've kept 3 clean sheets. I can't argue. There's no reason to like not go double up on Spanish. Where they're playing, they don't appeal to me at the moment. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's why I've gone double England defense, and I'm still like the only reason I've got Kane is they have to score a goal. Maybe Kane. I am not against removing Kane and putting Gakpo in as well. I think Gakpo is a good pick, Neil, for 90 minutes. Yeah, that's the. I'm not against removing Harry Kane and putting Gakpo in. No, I didn't even have Harry Kane in this one. Maybe I wish I had like Gakpo instead of Jota. But I was not even thinking about Hurricane because I had Bellingham. And even then, I was like, but yeah, they're not creating enough. However, Cucurella 4.5, great recovery. I don't mind having Cucurella. We're not thinking Grimaldo will suddenly come and play left back, right? He surely shouldn't be coming and playing left. I don't know. Slightly worried by that. As long as Grimaldo is not going to randomly come up and play left back, then yeah. 14! 14! What? Damn. Yeah, I don't mind Cucurella, to be honest. I could do Cucurella. If I did Cucurella, 1.5 left. I can go to an 8.5 million midfielder. Who did I put? I put Pedri in. I don't even know which 8.5 million midfielder I would want to go and get. I could go and get Saka. Although I think at this point there should be questions about Saka and starting. Potentially maybe Palmer has done enough to start. But so that's why I wouldn't go for Saka. Bellingham is another 1 million shot, so I can't go there. Could go Bellingham and remove Harry Kane and bring Cody Gakpo in there, but yeah, we'll see. I have to think about it. I don't mind Cucurella actually over Saliba. Let's do it and see. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep it for now. Could change. I'm open to various suggestions. Portugal, Spain. This is where my tournament begins and I finish strong just like the winners. So look out, Ryan, coming for you. Oh no. Oh no. I don't even know where I am in the league. I'm not gonna even look. I'm doing well in my match predictor. I'm coming for you, Matty. Don't worry. But yeah, if anyone has teams that you would like to share, feel free to. I had this team that was sent to me on Discord from Nick. Kane, Lukaku, Mbappe, Musiala, Wirtz, Jorginho, Mittelstadt, Guehi, Akanji, Cancelo, Pickford, Simon, Bellingham, Bruno Fernandes, and Wout Faes. At the moment, he has a wild card, but he's not sure whether he's going to use it in the quarterfinals or the semifinals. That's one of the things that he's still thinking about. Apart from that, I don't think I got anyone else's teams. Oh, I did. Freddy. I just seen your team. This is FPL Freddy's. Who has sent his team? Let me boost it up a bit. So we've got. Here we go. Got Mbappe, Nico Williams, Sabitzer, Musiala, Gundogan, Cucurella, Walker, Guehi, Mittelstadt, Bastoni, Unai Simon, Pickford, Yamal, Bruno Fernandes, and Ronaldo. Obviously, no chips left, which is why the Pickford and Simon, in terms of goalkeepers, even though they play the same day in the round of 16, in the actually, I should have a look at that. Is it a different day for assuming England were to go through? Would they other quarterfinals on different days or 6, 6, 7, 7? Ooh, yes. So because Spain are on the other side of the bracket, it'll be on different days. So that's another thing for anyone who doesn't have chips to keep in mind. If you're getting goalkeepers, Spain obviously on a completely different side of the bracket. So you might want to get goalkeepers on opposite side of the brackets. For those who don't have a wildcard chip. Please send the code for UEFA Euro Fantasy. Yes, I will. It's on screen as well, but I will put it in the chat for you. Enough. See, you received it. There you go. That's in the chat. And the link is also in the description of the video. Thank you. No worries. You're welcome. So this is Freddy's team as well. I like the picks. Bastoni there as well. And I love the Spanish attack. Kylian Mbappe, Ronaldo. Yeah, I mean, looks pretty good to be honest. Anyone else with any teams? I don't think I have any other teams. Apart from this, we will also do a stream. Oh, here we go. Matty. I've got Matty's team as well. Let me put Matty's team up. All right, here we go. This is Matty's team, which is Mbappe, Bruno, Nico Williams, Fabian Ruiz, Musiala, Gundogan, Cucurella, Guehi, Bastoni. This is the other Spanish defender. Lee Norman, if I'm not mistaken. Pickford, Diego Costa. Diego Costa, yes. I need to make sure if I'm saying Diego Costa. Is he actually Diego Costa? Yes, Diego Costa, yes. Cancelo, Ronaldo, and Cody Gakpo. I've just followed you on X. Post to my team. Yes, I just bought your team up right here. I like it. Do you have any chips left, Matty? Oh, no chips left. Still have my wild card. Okay, fair enough. Cool. Team looks pretty solid. So yeah, I think everyone's teams are looking good. What I will do is I'm going to do a bit more research into like the matchups to see if they're like like if there's like certain positional weaknesses from some of the teams. And I will make. I was thinking of making a video of like 2 draft teams tomorrow potentially. Yeah, probably tomorrow I'll do one video if I can. And then we'll do another stream. Obviously, we'll have a stream for the deadline on the Saturday. We'll have a stream on Saturday. And I'll do a video tomorrow potentially. So yeah, that's the current content plan for this week. And then I'm wondering, I want to do a few watch alongs. The only problem is 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock. Oh, I've the last couple days I've set alarms to try and get up for certain games. I set an alarm for a 2 o'clock game. Ended up getting up at like 5:30 in the morning, and just decided to watch the England game instead. And England and Denmark, and both were 0-0 draws. So yeah, it's not easy sometimes getting up. I miss my alarms, but maybe we will try and do a watch along. I would like to do a watch along for each of the round of 16 for one game a day at least. So we'll see. We'll see. Not going to confirm though. Kanav's team forwards: Morata, Mbappe, Ronaldo. Mids: Williams, Sabitzer, Gundogan, KDB, Bruno Fernandes. Defense: Cancelo, Carvajal, Cucurella, Walker, Guehi. Keepers: Pickford and Costa. Do you have any chips left, Kanav? Or is just no chips and that's the team? Codine, welcome. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. How is the tournament going so far in terms of points and whatnot? I have wildcard left. Fair enough. I sent you my team. What's this on Instagram? Have a look. Yes. Oh, I've got Tiger and Guna's team as well. Let me see. Oh no, that was not his team. All right, we got Co's team. Let's bring it up. Match day. I doing a live for match day 4. The prices of the players will rise probably. This is my. Oh, I just seen your message. Cool. All right, let's bring your team up over here. 200 points. 200 points. Eesh. Are you in this? You're here, right? Is this your team? The win-win? Is that yours or Buffet Bem? Are you in the league? You should join the mini league. We've got your team. How much would you rate my team out of 10? I still have wildcard left. Oh, you still have wildcard left. Out of 10. I mean, Pickford and Costa, I like. Guehi, Walker, nothing wrong. I mean, 2 Spanish, 2 English defense, and Cancelo. That's pretty good. Fernandes, KDB, Gundogan, Sabitzer, Williams. I think your midfield can slightly improve potentially. I don't know. I'm a bit off with Belgium. Like I'm not too convinced in terms of Belgium and their their ability to do anything. But I don't mind KDB. I would like to have like a Musiala if you could. Forwards are fine. Like Ronaldo, Mbappe, Morata, not too bad as well. I don't mind that as well. How much would you rate it out of 10? Maybe an 8 potentially. Kane, Ronaldo, boring. Nah, I'm not there. Fine. Do join. Join. Alright. So you got Morata and Mbappe. With Cody Gakpo. That's the other striker. Nico Williams, Bellingham, Musiala, Gundogan, and Bruno Fernandes. Danny Carvajal, Walker, Guehi, Saliba, and Nuno Mendes. Is Nuno Mendes going to be fine? Do you have money to go to Cancelo? Oh, or it's just like Nuno Mendes instead? And Neuer in goal with Pickford as the other option. Do you have any chips left? Cool. Or is there no chips left? 183 for me, been missing the captaincy points. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm also missing captaincy points. Guys, if you know like how to get captaincy points, let me know. I'm searching for captaincy points. Tiger and Guna, welcome. I just saw your prediction. So yeah, Euro 2024 prediction. Nuno Mendes out of position. Fair enough. Yeah, in. And I've got Combs' team as well. Here he comes. All the teams are flying. I'm telling you. This is Combs' team. Ronaldo, Mbappe, and Cody Gakpo up front, along with Nico Williams, Fabian Ruiz, Musiala, Gundogan, and Baumgartner from Austria in the midfield. Cancelo, Danny Carvajal, Guehi, Mittelstadt, and Jules Koundé. Ooh, it's a mixture of defense with Manuel Neuer, so double German defense, and Diogo Costa, double Portuguese defense. Interesting indeed. Comb, you don't have any chips left, do you? Do you have any chips? No chips? Have chips? Wildcard in the quarterfinals. So you have a wildcard in the quarterfinals. You'd mention that. Okay, fair enough. Looks pretty good. I like it. I like the Gakpo pick, to be honest. I'm also thinking of Gakpo. Maybe I should just. But then again, where they playing? I don't mind Gakpo over like Harry Kane, to be honest. Wildcard in the quarterfinals. Yep, fair enough. I have the one you do a new team and stick with it. Yep, fair enough. But Nuno over Cancelo for points per person. Fair enough. Fair points. Musiala may sub off around 70, so not taking risk. All others are 90 minutes or bound. Fair point. The Musiala, I think so. That's why I don't have words. Because words tends to get subbed off way earlier. Musiala, he does tend to play quite a lot whenever possible. For some reason, Nagelsmann tends to keep Musiala on if possible for a decent amount of time. I know he's got 70 minutes here, but from the friendlies as well, he did get subbed like very later. But even then, 70 minutes, if Germany can get something, I don't mind it. The only reason I've got Musiala is because of the man of the match award. Because right now, like, he does well and Germany score, and even if he gets like a goal or something, he's just immediately up there for like man of the match contender. When we do the wildcard in the next round, do you have to press the wildcard button or is it automatically done? No, you need to press the button. You need to press the button next round. Not this round, but next round you need to press the button. Try and change the midfielder. The only goals he's going to get is the penalty spot. Sorry to say. Who? Which midfielder? Harry Kane. Oh, you mean Harry Kane? Harry Kane's not a midfielder. Oh, you mean change him for? I can change him for like a Gakpo if I wanted to. That's a possibility. I could change Harry Kane to a Gakpo and then upgrade Gundogan to a Jude Bellingham. That's also another possibility that I can try. Sane will play in for Musiala on the as on for penalty chance. Probably. Automatically before the last 16 kickoff. What is automatically? Oh no! I think Tiger Good is talking about the wild card in the quarterfinals. Hurricanes, the midfielder, the only goals is Hurricane, yeah. He plays like one. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean like in actual? Fair enough. Harry Kane. Oh my god. Yeah, I could switch Harry Kane. So the other option is I do Harry Kane to where is I could go to Morata, but Morata I don't think will play like a full 90. Gakpo is the other option. I could also go for certain Kai Havertz if I felt like it. I think maybe Gakpo is better than Kai Havertz, definitely. So where's the forwards? Against Romania, not too bad. I could go for Gakpo. Could upgrade Gundogan with all this money now to potentially Jude Bellingham if I wanted to. But at this point, I prefer Gundogan over Jude Bellingham as well for some reason. But they're not too much difference in points. You know who the underrated pick is? Golo Kante. Very underrated. He's just going to get you 6 points. Watch, he'll get you 6 points this match day, I think. Sane sucks when he plays. He only shoots for the goal and does. Yeah. I agree with that. I don't like Sane much. I have it is a minutes list as well. Yeah. So I could go Bellingham. Maybe I would like to have one England attacker. So maybe I go Bellingham instead. That's another possibility. And just do like the. Yeah, I could do something like this. That will leave me with another captaincy option as well for the final day. If I didn't want to put it on the Austrian. Now where is who plays first? Portugal, right? Bring Ronaldo in. Cole Palmer? I don't know. Will Cole Palmer? This is the thing, right? There's so many question marks over England's midfield that I don't even know. If Gordon maybe starts only in the left, he should help Kane. Yes. If Gordon starts, if Cole Palmer starts, that will definitely help Harry Kane. I do also think Kobe Mino will start, which should help both Kane and Bellingham both. Because they'll be a bit more freed up. Uh, but yeah, that's why I'm thinking like technically like Foden should potentially either move to the middle. If he's not going to move to the middle and he's continue like if Southgate is just going to play him on the left, just drop Foden and play Gordon. I would honestly just drop Foden if he's just going to continue to play him on the left because he's just not effective on that left because he tends to drift in the middle as well. And then you have Kane, Foden, and Jude Bellingham all in like the same spot trying to get the ball, and there is no width at all from England. And then that's where you get like the too many cooks spoil the soup, and that's basically what's happening with England right now. Sometimes you just need to drop some of the best players to make the whole team effective. All right. Anyways, that's my tiny rant for England. I hope they. The last few minutes I was watching of that Denmark game, not the Denmark game, the Slovenia game. The last few minutes looked really good. It was way more like attacking and fluid. But then that's because they had more pace and everything. Southgate needs to take the handbrake off this team. Could be so good going forward. Exactly. So it's 4 players on the same team. Yes, it's 4 players on the same team now. Round of 16, 4 players. Quarterfinals, you get 5. Um, Managing your squad, is it there? No, it's in picking your squad. So 4 players in round of 16. Quarterfinals, you get 5. Semifinals, you get 6. The finals, you get 8. I've been an English fan all my life. I'm 54 years of age, and we play so defensively. There's no quick 1-2 passes to try and break the lines. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't believe England have got to another really, really good generation of players. We've got back to the same old situation of trying to fit all the best players on the pitch and putting them in out of position spots just because we want to try and fit everyone on the pitch. And it's not working. It's just harming the team more than it's doing anything good. CR7 is kind of washed off this last game. Will leave a mark on us. Portuguese, not very hyped. Shout that pick. Also, not very hyped about the pick. Fair enough. Also, Fabian Ruiz had one good game. Nico is destroying every. Fair enough. The only reason I've gone for Fabian Ruiz is just because of the minutes, right? But honestly, I agree with you on Nico Williams. He is the like the most forward player. He didn't play this one, right? The one before that. He's the most forward attacking player from that Spanish side, if I'm not mistaken. So this one, that's his set. Um, the only thing I've just gone for Fabian Ruiz is for the minutes, like more minutes. That's the one thing. And also, like if games tend to go to pass, like extra time and all, higher chance of Fabian Ruiz staying on the pitch, right? That's the one reason why I'm like, yeah, I want to try and get as many players as I can who will play close to 90 minutes or more, potentially, if needed. Although this game won't go to extra time, very unlikely. If it does, then there's something wrong, but yeah. Do you know that Denmark and Slovenia were on the same points? And the only reason Denmark finished higher than Slovenia was because they won the same points, same goal scored, same yellow cards, and all of that stuff. Same goal difference. The only reason I think they were higher than Slovenia was I think because they beat Slovenia in a qualifying game. Because of that, they were higher. They finished like second. Everybody says that England looked tired, but I think they are more disappointed because of their performance, not tired. Yeah, fair enough. Would you look at any Georgia players? If they were facing anyone else apart from Spain, then I would have thought about it. Like I think they're forward and cover, both of these two. Whose team is this? I'm looking at Lucas' team. And these two have decent shout to consider. This guy scored in every match day. Damn. And then cover as well. But they're playing Spain, so probably not. It allegedly came down to a member of the backroom staff getting yellow card on the bench. Yes. So initially, Slovenia had less yellow cards than Denmark, and then that Slovenian backroom member, he got a yellow card. So then they ended up on the same yellow cards as well in the tournament. So they ended up on the same thing for everything, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm 24th in your league. All right, let's have a look. I think they ended up on the same yellow cards. I should have a look and see, but yeah. Here's Matty. Ericsson, Azaba, KDB, Soboslai, Lukaku, Mbappe, Guehi, Grimaldo, Saliba, Theo Hernandez, Pickford. Obviously, the team has changed. Well, I heard that Slovenia head coach was like, yep. Uh, all right. Now, just so to wrap things up, everyone's teams looks pretty good. I like it. A lot of Gakpo shouts. I've gone and I've gone and got Gakpo as well now after all of these Gakpo shouts. Yamal as well, lovely. We'll see what happens if we get any rumors that England are going to play Anthony Gordon or Cole Palmer. Then I might actually go back to Hurricane. If we get to know about that, but team is not confirmed. This is just the first draft. This is how it's looking like right now. Not really confirmed. Things can change. Like I could still go from Cucurella back to Saliba if I wanted to, but maybe I could just keep Cucurella as well, to be honest. Gakpo can switch back to Hurricane, and Bellingham can go back to Gundogan as well. I actually prefer more Gundogan than Bellingham at this point, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I probably prefer. I just think Germany are just better for the moment. So let's just get Gundogan in for the moment. I could also go Wirtz, but probably might not play 90. I've got a lot of money in the bank just sitting there and waiting. So we'll see. It could switch. A few things to kind of think about. I haven't looked yet. Has anybody had a price change? No, I don't think so. I think everyone is at the same price. So from the looks of things, no one has really had a price change. No. I don't know if price changes will kick off from today or whether they kick off once the round of 16 starts. I have no idea. I won't be surprised if UEFA have also forgotten about price changes, but yeah, no one has got a single price change. I don't think they even have a filter for it. Do they have a filter price changes? No. Well, I've got most of the transferred in players, so if they were going to get a price change, I'll get something from these players. Nehal, welcome. How are you doing, my friend? My name is Simon Verbruggen. Interesting. Carvajal, Cucurella, Guehi, Mittelstadt, Bastoni, Bruno, Musiala, Wirtz, Gundogan, Baumgartner, Morata, Mbappe, and Gakpo. What do you think? Are you have a wild card as well? Okay, that makes sense. Bruggen is playing Romania. Yeah. Simon, I like. I guess you can go Verbruggen because like it's either that or you go like Costa or something. Um, but I think Simon should probably keep a clean sheet for you, so you should be fine anyways. With the goalkeeper. Carvajal, Cucurella, nice. Guehi, good. Middlestat, good. Bastoni, don't mind as well. Kind of basically have the exact same defense. Bruno, Musiala, Wirtz, Gundogan. Oh, triple Germany attack. Ooh, Baumgartner, Morata, Mbappe, and Gakpo. Frontline looks pretty fine. Full Germany midfield. I like it. I like it. It's different. It's different. Like the midfield is completely different, so I love it. Can I change it as many times as the first time? Yes, yes, yes. Because you're on unlimited transfers right now. Until the first game against Switzerland versus Italy, you are on unlimited transfers. The thing I gave Kane and Laka 3 opportunities now. I want real points. Gakpo and Morata scored 3 in friendly against them. Fair enough. I'll keep you updated on injuries so starting for the next round. It's my first time joining you live. Keep up the great work, Ryan. I'll subscribe today as a new subscriber. Thank you, Matty. Thank you very much. What do you think about my bracket? I did see a bracket tag and Guna. I mean, Germany could do well. I like it. I can't click it again because they don't allow, like Instagram only allows me to watch it once, but I like it. As Ryan doesn't ask very often, can everybody in the chat hit like and subscribe? Yes, please. I don't tend to ask it many times, but anyone can hit like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. Germany versus Austria final. Ooh, is that even possible? Yeah, I think, yes, it might be. I'm not surprised. It could be possible. Oof. Going to be a tough game against Spain, though. Honestly, going to be a tough game against Spain, but we'll see. Make sure you all check the dates. Team plays as well. Yes, please set your bench correctly. I will do this check again on Saturday as well. So just to inform everyone, content plan for now is I'll do a video tomorrow because for some reason on YouTube videos, like recorded videos, also tend to do really better compared to live streams. So I'll do a video as well. And then on Saturday we'll have a live stream 2 hours before the deadline. Does that sound good? 2 hours before the deadline, so everyone can come, ask questions, share your teams, whatnot. And that'll be the plan. And maybe we do a watch along for Germany versus Denmark. Sounds good? When you live streaming? Saturday, 2 hours before the deadline. That's 10 p.m. your time. Yes, 10 p.m. your time, midnight here in Sydney. And everyone else, different time zones, will have to work on it. Which should be, I think, let me actually, I have the time zones up. So that would be 10 p.m. as well in Singapore, Malaysia time zone. It would be it would be 7:30 p.m. IST. And that would also be, was it 3 o'clock in the afternoon BST? Would it be 3 o'clock in the afternoon? I don't know. Yeah, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There we go. I got my time zones in BST, the UK time. Cool. We'll end it there before I continue to lose my voice a bit. But thank you to everyone. Kom, Taganguna, FPL Matty, Nihal. Nihal, any other questions? Team looks good, Nihal. Is that the final team or is that just the initial draft for now? Kom, shout out to you as well. Shout out to Nihal. Shout out to Ko. Who else? Tin, Kanav, Dash. Dash said thoughts on Palmer over Gundo. No, I probably wouldn't go for Palmer over Gundo, Dash. Bob, shout out to you as well. And Comb and Bucky as well. Oh no, Bucky said he's coming back in 10 minutes and then hasn't appeared. So I don't know what happened to Bucky. But he'll be there for the next stream maybe. We're all experts here. We know how not to be. You never know. But anyways, thank you to everyone. Shout out to you all. I will see you all again on Saturday, 2 hours before the deadline. Have a good one. All right. What is the total points? I have no idea. 60, 171. 171. Could have been 178, but 171. Not great. Hopefully, it improves going forward. But yeah, all right, we'll end it there. Thank you all for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you all on Saturday. Peace.